Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so happy that you are here. Thank you for listening. And if you've been following me for a little bit, thank you, thank you. If you are brand new, welcome, welcome. So on my channel, what I like to do is I like to draw a tarot card. And when I do that, it is just to get some energy, some ideas on what's going on for you right now. And that's it. It's not about the future. It's just about what's going on now and the energies of that. And my intention before I drew this card was to find out what my higher self needs to know right now. So the card that I drew is pretty interesting, but also on this YouTube channel, I'm also sharing ideas and tips on how to use essential oils, health tips, pet tips. So it's kind of a fun little channel. So I hope that that is something you're interested in. So if it is, stay on and keep listening to my story. So first of all, we're going to talk about the card I drew, and that is the hangman. So this has always been a little tough for me. So you can see there is a girl hanging upside down. She has her hands have like a rope around them, and she's hanging onto her feet. And this card is about looking at something from a different perspective. So maybe you're working on something, or maybe you're trying to figure out which path you want to go in your life, or maybe you're just something simple. You don't know what you want to do this week. So this card represents looking at things from a different perspective, getting upside down and looking at things. And you can literally do that, or you can just find a way to do that in your brain, in your mind's eye. So for an example, this card is saying to look at it in a different perspective and let your intuition guide you on what that is by taking some time to just breathe, take a walk, and then your idea or the passion that you have or the path you're thinking about going on might make more sense. And just let the universe, the divine, just let it be. Let it be the way it's supposed to be, and listen to that. Listen to that, because you know inside, your higher self knows what you need to do. So if you are wondering what to do, you already know. So listen to that inner voice. So that's what this card is about. Okay, what I'm going to be talking to you about when it comes to your health and some tips is skin. So in August, I was using hand soap from other people's houses. I'm a pet sitter, so I go into people's homes, and when you clean litter boxes and you give them their cat food, or you are walking dogs and picking up dog poo, you have to wash your hands a lot. So I wash my hands all day long. And back in August, I had a whole bunch of pet clients happening in 1 week, and I didn't use my own hand soap. I got lazy and I started using other people's hand soap. So they had all different kinds. I'm talking liquid, foam soap, soaps with lots of fragrance. And I knew my hands were getting drier and drier, but I was so busy. I'm like, my hands don't get that bad in the summer, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Well, my hands got chapped, cracked, and they burned, the whole 9 yards, and I got a crack in my thumb. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, there you go, you can still see it. So I got a crack right here in my thumb, and it got infected really quick. So I noticed it bothering me like on a Thursday, and by Friday, it was bothering me more. So I thought, oh, I better soak this. I put liquid Band-Aid on top of it, because that's what I have done in the past if my hands crack and get sore. And so I thought, well, I'm going to do that again and see if that helps. I have no idea if that was the issue. I really don't. My hand surgeon said no, it was just some kind of funky thing. But anyway, my thumb got really infected. And I'll show you some pictures at the end. And if you don't want to look at it, don't, because they're gross. I mean, it's gross. Because it got so bad so quick. So Sunday morning, I had a Beauty Boost event, and I was reading tarot for people, and my thumb really looked bad. So I went to urgent care. They were like, oh, here's some antibiotics, you'll be fine. So I finished my reading. Well, that night I started feeling kind of ill, like my muscles were sore. My underarm was really sore. Like I had this pain in my underarm, so I knew it was going into my lymph nodes. So I got really nervous. I ended up going to my family doctor in the morning. He got nervous and said, you either have to go to the emergency room or I'm going to try to get you into a hand surgeon. And that's what he did. He got me into a hand surgeon within a few hours. And that hand surgeon, who was absolutely wonderful, both of my doctors, I can't thank them enough. He did emergency surgery the next day. And we were so afraid that it might be MRSA, but it wasn't. It was a bad staph infection. So he had to go pretty deep down into my thumb. And this is what it looks like now. It's still very sore to touch. It's, I mean, I can touch it better, but if I bang it against like something, there's somewhere in here that it just makes it hurt. But, so you can see, I don't have that on this thumb, but, yeah. Oh, there you go. You can tell the difference. So anyway, it's still bothering me. So my point of this story is I don't want this to happen to anybody else. And maybe your skin is fine using those harsh chemical soaps, but if it's not, if your hands get chapped and crack, this might be something that you might want to do. It's super easy. All you do is get some pure Castile soap and some glycerin, vegetable glycerin, and an essential oil. And right now I'm using pumpkin spice because it's fall. I also love to use lavender and geranium. Geranium smells really good, but you can use whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, but it does matter what kind of essential oil you're using. You really want high quality essential oils. Otherwise, you're defeating the purpose. You need high quality essential oils. In Young Living, that's what they are. They're very high quality. Young Living also has their own soap, like they have Thebes, they have a lavender soap, they have a lemon. I mean, they have some beautiful soaps too, and I do use those, but I also make my own. So back to that, all those ingredients that I told you, I have these labels too. So what I do, I'm almost out of this, but I put in 2 tablespoons of the pure Castile soap, and then I do a tablespoon of the vegetable glycerin, and then I put about 20 drops of an essential oil. It just kind of depends how strong you want it to be. And then I fill it the rest of the way up with water. That's it. And it's foaming hand soap. If you decide you would like to do that and you want to get some essential oils from me, let me know, because I will give you this cute little label. I love it. It's got a little lotus flower and it's just really cute. Another thing that you can do for dry skin is you can use, Young Living has this great coconut. I love this. You can see I use it. It smells so good. It's like a lemon coconut, and it's kind of like it's kind of like I don't know. It has like, when you put it on, it's kind of feels sugary. You know, like when you have those sugar scrubs, and so it really goes into your skin really well. Young Living also has creams. Body creams, and this is lavender. I love this one. They have a ton. So, but there's none of those harsh chemicals. I'll put a list of those in the notes, in the show notes, so you can check those out on what those chemicals do. And you can Google it. You can literally just Google what ingredients are in soaps that cause dry skin. That's what I did, and I got a whole list. That's all I did. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. So that's it basically for today. I hope that helps you. And remember the card that I drew, the hangman. Oops, turn that way. Yeah, look at things from a different perspective and listen to your inner voice. And this kind of goes together. I feel like this whole thing goes together because I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to my inner voice to stop using those soaps. And I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. And then I paid dearly for it. Like, I couldn't swim this summer hardly at all. It still bothers me. And it was an ordeal. So yeah, listen, you know. So listen to your voice. All right, that is my tips for this week. Remember, there's nothing better than being toxin-free, learning to be the best you can be for you, your family, and your pets. All right, have a good week. Bye.